Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to another reading, Sagittarius. This is going to be your reading for June 2021. It's so great to see you guys again. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting with the overall energy. For June, for you, we have Four of Pentacles. Is this upside down? No, it's not. Interesting. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Is there something that you guys are letting go around this time? Something that you guys are releasing? Giving up on, perhaps? And if it's not so cut and dry, is it surrender? I just get the sense that you have done all you could. You have controlled all that you could. And now you're having to just wait and see. This is also a great sign that if money has been a concern for you, if you have been worried about whether or not you'd have enough to finance some dreams that you have, I see you making a transition out of that. So ultimately, that Four of Pentacles in the reverse is quite positive. In the upright, this is someone that is really frugal, to the point that they are perhaps stingy, or just someone who feels really restricted by their financial circumstances. So I feel like your money situation opens up. Things begin to get easier, but that doesn't mean that there's any less anxiety. It's like you have reached the finish line. You have gotten to a checkpoint of sorts, but it's like the victory almost feels empty, or like you know better than to just accept things at face value. Yeah, so you're not sure. Not sure. I feel like you have been just making things work for so long. And it's just kind of hard to accept this outcome that you have gotten to. There could be a business opportunity, a position of sorts that you're not really sure if you should accept, not sure if you should take. Or it's just like you are questioning your performance. If the situation that you find yourself in right now is one that is actually ideal, or if you are settling, perhaps. But the Ten of Pentacles looks great, and it looks real. And as much as you have on your plate, as overwhelmed as you may be, you're handling it. This could be, yeah, this reading is looking like it's primarily about work and school. Congratulations to those of you who are or who just graduated. Now it's about moving on. It's about taking the next step in your evolution. It's about taking the next step down your path. It's about becoming less dependent on others and becoming more self-reliant. Some of you may feel as though you're being abandoned by some of the people closest to you. Potentially a Taurus or a Capricorn or an Aquarius. All right, we're gonna talk about these cards one more time. Just a second here. All right, here we are again, Sag, and here are your cards for June. So you are worried around this time. I think that you may be feeling that all the work that you've been doing, all the stress that you have had to endure, that it's all been for nothing, that you don't have much to show for it. And before you jump to that conclusion, I just want you to think long and hard about what has been the source of your motivation, and if you should really be so quick to throw away all the progress that you've made. There are questions to be asked about what you truly value and what is actually valuable. It's absolutely essential that the ends justify the means. You'll get no argument from me, but how you guys get the things that you want and what you actually want, or what you care about more accurately, what you actually want tells us a lot about what you actually care about. Where your attention goes, what you speak about the most, it tells a story about what has value in your eyes. I think that many of you do want to be successful, and I think that there's no question that financial success is a part of your future. But I just think that there are some short-term payoffs that you would like to see that are just either delayed or they are completely absent from the equation, and it just makes it seem like you are kind of like you're running on a treadmill. It's like the distance that you've ran is undoubtedly going up, but you're just staying in one place. The Four of Pentacles is interesting. I was actually really shocked by that. I don't think that there were any other cards that were Uh, in the reverse in the deck, yeah, it's looking like that's the only one, and it just came out that way. And we're gonna take it in that particular position, because I don't think reversals are bad. And in moments like these, I think they are very appropriate. It is about surrender. It is about surrender. It is about try as you might to control things or to control people. It's a dangerous game. But try as you might to do that, it's important to remember that people have free will. You won't always be able to get them to do the things that you want or fall in line. And you won't always get the things that you want in the time frame that you would like them. Doesn't mean that you're never going to get them. It just means that the way that those goals are achieved, the way that those things come into your reality is different than what you expected. It's going to take more effort from you. It's going to take more work from you. It's going to take more planning from you and more discipline. And I am not saying that you don't do all of the above. That couldn't be further from the truth, because I see someone who has a lot on their plate. You have done the work. But I do think that there is something here that you have wanted for some time pretty badly. And I think that you were kind of expecting things to follow a certain track, or we're expecting maybe some assistance, or you were expecting this to perhaps be gifted to you in spite of blank. But you find yourself faced with a situation or with a person who is unwilling to budge. In terms of the things that they value, and this is a person who is not going to acquiesce or give in so easily. It's a bitter pill to swallow. And you can either lose yourself in disappointment, bemoaning your situation and looking at all of the work that you have been doing as this trial that amounted to nothing. Or you can see it as an opportunity to go back to the drawing board willingly and get the things that you want your way without the assistance of anyone else. That's not to say that we don't need people or that you should avoid people. But what I'm trying to say is, when you earn something for yourself, no one can take it from you. We very rarely get the things that we want or the things that we feel like we deserve with enough hard work. Yes, you may get the things that you deserve, but more often than not, we get the things that we have earned. And we get the things that we are meant to have. If you're worried about any fallout or that you will be judged harshly, I'd say you can lay those concerns to rest, because the people that you're dealing with, just because they don't give you what you want, it doesn't mean that they don't value you as a person. And I say it like that because I get the sense that there's a this has something to do with the physicality. I don't know that there's a shortage of emotional support. And in many ways, you have a lot already. Wanting more is not a crime. But it's how you use the resources that you have at your disposal to create that more for yourself. There is a warning here with the Magician card and the Devil card being at the center of the reading. One that wants you to resist the urge to color the truth, to curry favor with someone or with a group of people. The swift, sharp pain of the truth will always be better than the lasting effect of trust that has been broken. Now, on a brighter note, I mentioned this already, but this part actually didn't record. So we're going to talk about it again here before I let you go. It does look like there is something really nice happening with your career. I do think that you could be starting a new job in June, or a new role, a new position of sorts. And if it's not about that, well, the thing about that, if you are starting a new career, there's a lot of motivation here. Like, I think that you are just really happy to be doing something new, doing something different, getting back out there, getting to working once again. So that's, really, really nice to see here. And I think it's going to give you that boost that you've been looking for, that reintroduction of balance and stability, a sense of security in your life. Some of you as well could be pursuing higher education as well. So it's like you're not starting from zero, you are already credentialed, but you are going to, this could be like, graduate school, for example. But you're on the up and up, and it looks really good. It looks really good. I know that it's been a bit somber, but that message, someone in the collective needed to hear that. So I had to go ahead and honor that commitment and deliver it. If you have been a member on Patreon, then you will have already had early access to this reading. A benefit to joining over there is that, of course, yes, you get early access to the monthly reading, but it's actually bundled with the extended as well, which I'm going to do right now. All you have to do is join the Sagittarius tier. If you would like a personal reading, my email will be in the description box as well. Shoot me an email and I will give you the rundown on how the personal readings work. I respond pretty quickly. Thanks for being here, guys, and for your patience. If I don't see you in the extended, I will see you in July. Bye.